everyone, Annie here from Stamp Anniething, and I'm glad that you joined us here for our January 2025 release. This release is all about the Flintstones, as you can see, and I am trying to channel my inner Wilma Flintstone. But this month we have our 6x8 stamp set, and as you can see, it's got quite a few images on this set this month. You have Fred, Barney, Wilma, Betty, Pebbles, Bam Bam, and the Great Gazoo. We also have the coordinating outline dies that have all the characters on them. Some of the sentiments that are on this set are welcome to the neighborhood, you rock, Yabba Dabba Doo, of course, I love you, hello dum dum, which is what the Great Gazoo used to always say, you're right up my alley, our friendship is prehistoric, my life would be rubble without you, Valentine, and strike. So you can use them in different combinations to make different sentiments for your cards. So that is our 6x8 stamp and outline die set. Next up, we have our builder dies. The first one is our Grand Pumbaa and the Dino builder die. So it's got Fred and Barney's hat from their little association that they belong to. It's got some bowling pins because they always went bowling. And then you also have your Build a Dino. And if you look over here, you will be able to see how those go together. And we also now have them on the back insert of all of our dies. Another builder die in this release is the Bedrock Homestead builder die, which will make their little Flintstone house or rubble house, depending on who you're building. This is not part of Stamp Club, but this is the builder die that you will be getting with Stamp Club. This was just an extra release item that we had because honestly, we needed the house as well. So we just had an extra die created for this month. And then our last item is our stencil. Sorry about that, which is our Fred pattern stencil so that you can go ahead and create a background scene with Fred. If you are in our Stamp Club, you also got a little baggie inside that looks like Fred, and inside was an enamel pin. We had two kinds that were in this month, so you would either get a Pebbles or a Bam Bam. This one happened to have Bam Bam. So you had a 50-50 chance of getting boy or girl. So let's go ahead and start looking at some of the creations our design team made for you guys this month. Up front and first is from Betty Lim Silvernail at B Lim Silvernail. You can see that she did Fred and Barney bowling with the Grand Pumbaa Association. And her background, she used our stencil to make that really cute little pattern of Fred. And then the other card that she created was a neighborhood scene using the Bedrock Homestead die, the Build a Dino die, and then she colored in our Pebbles and Bam Bam images. Next up is a card from design team member B at Bewitched by Cards. She did a Betty card with Bet's Bestie word die, You Rock. And then she also created a Fred and Wilma card that Fred is wanted. So cute. Next up, we have a card from design team member Annabelle at Cartway Cards. She is our colored pencil specialist. And as you can see, she created an adorable scene with Fred and Pebbles outside of their family home. Now we're going to go on to our guest designers this month. We have guest designer Michelle at Stamperoo Creations. She created a card with Fred and Barney and the Great Gazoo, who is hovering over the little Fred Flintstone's home. And then she did another card with the mom and the kids. So it's Wilma and Pebbles, Betty and Bam Bam. Super cute. She also used the stencil in her background. And another guest designer this month was Randy at When in Doubt, Make Cards. He did a super cool bowling one, like Fred has got the strike going on. He says, you are right up my alley. So she used the stencil and then the bowling dies from one of the builders. And then he also created a little house scene with Pebbles and Bam Bam in front of the Bedrock homestead. So that is our January release. As you can see, a lot of images came on the stamp set. It is our new format, that's 6x8. So you do get the 6x8 stamps, coordinating outline dies. We have the Fred pattern stencil, and then we have our two builder dies this month, the house builder die, the Bedrock Homestead, and then the Grand Pumbaa. And you can grab all of them today, because today is release day, over at www.stampanniething.com. Thank you so much for joining us, and make sure that you give a thumbs up to the video and make sure you subscribe to our YouTube channel, and we will see you next time. And thank you so much and have a great weekend. Bye.